Gerald McCoy, a former NFL defensive lineman, on the Browns-Ravens matchup and what he thinks the Browns need to do to win this one.
Both teams have really, really good defenses, but I'm going to talk about Cleveland's offense.
Okay.
Deshaun Watson got back on track last week. He had a really good game, but I need to see more of them pushing the ball downfield. They can run the ball. We've seen they run the ball at average 144 yards a game, but they have some speedsters on offense that they're not even trying to use. They have the 8th fewest pass yards per attempt right now. And they have a bona fide number one in Amari Cooper. A lot of people are saying, oh, the Cowboys made a mistake getting rid of Amari Cooper. Well, Cleveland, if the Cowboys made a mistake and now you have him, use him. The Deshaun Watson, Amari Cooper connection has to be big on Sunday. And they need to attempt to push the ball down the field. We know you can run the ball, but you got to test his defenses. Great defenses, a lot of people are afraid to test them. Forget all that. You're trying to take over the division. Test his defense, push the ball downfield. You have defenders. Take some chances. If you got Deshaun Watson, you paid him all this money, use him.
Tim, I don't disagree with the idea of throwing the ball downfield unless you're potentially playing with your 4th and 5th tackles. You know Jedrick Wills is on an IR. You know Conklin's been on IR. DeJuan Jones didn't practice. That means you're looking at James Hudson and Jerron Williams, who was just on the practice squad, potentially as your tackles. I don't know if you're going to be able to take too many shots downfield with your tackles being your 4th and 5th tackles.
Yeah, that's where I think, it comes down to, creativity from Kevin Stefanski. We saw it 2 weeks ago against the Seahawks, how great of a job, Stefanski did setting up some screens and, the big gains they had. Pierre Strong had about a 40-some-yard reception on one of those screens. David Njoku had a touchdown off one of those. It's going to be a matter of, how do you take what Baltimore does well and find a way to neutralize it? And the other thing I would look at with this passing game is I would imagine, they'll still try deep shots to Amari Cooper, but I wonder how much they're going to shade the coverage towards Amari Cooper, because lately it seems like he's the only guy that's really getting the football on a consistent basis outside of David Njoku. And maybe the Ravens game plan is dare anybody else on the Browns receiving corps to beat you, because right now Elijah Moore just hadn't had that big performance. Cedric Tillman has just 2 catches in his entire NFL career, finally getting a chance. Maybe when they look at the game plan, they say, we're going to try and make those 2 guys beat us. And if they do, hats off, good job, But I feel like more than anything with the deep ball is the Browns have to be able to spread around. They have to get other guys involved in the passing game and not just continually lean on Cooper and Njoku, because no matter how good you are, defenses will try to take them away, and especially the way Cooper's been playing the last handful of weeks. So I would imagine this is a game where the other receivers really have to step up.